terms of the quarterback situation, Justin Worley will be our starting quarterback and moving forward. He's earned the right to be the starting quarterback at the University of Tennessee. And as we know, being the quarterback at Tennessee is a global position. It's worldwide, and it comes with a lot of standards and expectations behind who your quarterback is. And Justin has earned the right. Started in spring football, and he's earned his way all the way through the course of training camp. So this just hasn't been one or two practices of putting together. It's been an accumulation of reps that started in spring football, and he's earned that right. I believe Justin is playing the best football that he's played in a long time, and he brings different elements to the table. He's managing the offense. He's making good decisions with the football, and he's hanging in the pocket. He's doing a lot of good things. I thought Nate Peterman and Josh Dobbs have taken great strides as well in moving forward, and they'll continue to compete. As we know, you're one snap away, and we found that out last year, and I expect that position group to continue to battle and continue to compete. But right now, we think Justin Worley gives this football team, this football program, the best opportunity to win at this point in time. But I'm also excited about the two other individuals as well in terms of Nate and Josh. So I'll answer any questions you may have.
Butch, you mentioned Nate and Josh. Are those guys, have you distinguished one as number 2 and number 3 at this juncture or not?
John, that's ongoing, and they'll compete. And again, I think the last week, all three individuals, but Josh and Nate have improved. But Justin, again, we just felt gives us the best opportunity at this particular moment. But those two individuals will be able to compete. They each bring a different dynamic in terms of schematically speaking from an offensive standpoint, in terms of running the quarterback, drop back passes. They all have their different strengths, both of them. But I'm excited about them, but they'll continue to compete for the number 2 spot.
Butch, how much of Justin winning the job was because of his performance in some late game situational stuff that you had the team go through in these scrimmage settings?
Well, I think it's a combination of all that. It's a body of work, and it's all relative to playing winning football at that position. He's managed the offense. He's a leader of the offense. He's been extremely vocal. He's had great command of the line of scrimmage, and he's making good decisions with the football. You know, playing winning football at that position, it's all about split-second decisions. You have 2.4, 2.5 seconds to get back, throw the football, go through your progression. So it's a number of things. And he has managed the game-like situations as well. And I'm excited. Like I said, he's playing his best football, and I know our team has tremendous confidence in him. And then you look at the live game experience that he was able to gain last year and in the previous years as well. Justin's played in big-time games. He understands the environment. He's one of the most experienced returning quarterbacks in the SEC, and we're going to need that with a very young football team.
How much of an effect, the fact that y'all are so young, how much of a factor was that the fact he's the senior, the one that has the most starting experience, was that even more paramount than it might be under different circumstances?
No, I mean, that helps, but the best players are going to play, and the players that have the best practice, and you earn the right to play by your body of work over time, and consistency. Consistency is the most important element. All great players, they have that one element, they have that one characteristic, consistency day in and day out. And Justin has been extremely consistent. He's taken care of the football. He had one of his better plays last night occurred in the red zone on 3rd and goal, and he threw the ball away. And we kicked a field goal. And that's the other thing, is managing situational football. And he's done a great job with that.
What's your assessment of Coleman Thomas at this point? And also, is he kind of a good example of why it could be helpful to be for some guys to be an early enrollee? Coleman
is work in progress, and he has benefited from being an early enrollee, not just from the overall knowledge of the offense, but from the strength levels as well. And he's one of these individuals that will continue to develop all the way throughout the course of the season. And when you have a young football team like we do, the importance of continuing maturation and growth are critical. We should be a better team game 2. We should be a better team Game 3, we should be a much better football team. Game 4, and so on and so forth. And we have to continue to manage the adversities and our maturation process. But Coleman will continue to get better and better and better just because he's so young, and every day, not only him, but this football team is a new learning experience. Learning how to persevere. How do you manage the adversities each and every day? You know, the grind. Now they're learning the grind of a full training camp. So they'll continue to get better. And I've been very, very pleased and very encouraged by the play of Coleman.
Butch, if you've been impressed by Justin's, the way he's handled adversity, there seems to be a mental toughness about him. Whether he gets hurt, whether he gets benched, it doesn't seem to affect him.
Well, it does, you know, and he has a maturation, and Justin has seen it all. He's witnessed it all. He's been a part of it all. And, you know, a lot of those lessons can be applied to our younger players. So Justin has done a great job with that. And you're exactly right. It gets back to that word consistency again. He brings it every day, and we've challenged him. We've challenged him from a leadership standpoint, from a knowledge standpoint, commanding the line of scrimmage, being vocal, and he's answered all those challenges to date.
Butch, besides the quarterback position, were there any other roles on the team you were able to define after watching some of the film last night?
We're still defining them. You know, we're still defining who our nickel is going to be, who our other corner is going to be, who our safeties are going to be. And the other defining roles is just overall depth. You know, that's the big thing in moving forward is the overall depth. You know, next man in, so to speak, in our special teams, and that's still ongoing.
What was Justin's reaction when you told him he would be the defense starter?
Justin Worley fashion. Not much of a smile, just, all right, coach, let's go. Thank you, and we got work to do. Very businesslike. He expected to be the starter, and that's what we want. And so did Josh Dobbs, and so did Nate Peterman, and that's what you want. And like I told also Nate and Josh, is this isn't the end. I need you to compete each and every day. You're competing against yourself to make yourself better, but you never know when your number is going to be called. But Justin expected to be the starter from day one. He's worked exceptionally hard and got up, said, let's go, coach. We got more work to do. And that's what I would expect from him.
Butch, with